This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pitch to the back. He finds some space. First out and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
Here's the option play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option. And the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He gets loose. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The pocket breaking down, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it to the left. Takes an open space. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Powering through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. They're going to run it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Roadrunners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass rush swarming him again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Now the 40, the 30, inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Evans. He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 45. Will not be brought down. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Breaking tackles and going. Well, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Roadrunners lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to get some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the 1st down and more. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Roadrunners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Evans. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Himself to avoid disaster. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Roadrunners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive moving. And it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Evans. The receiver makes the catch. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Roadrunners line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise. Looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Roadrunners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fighting them off. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw, catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Hands off to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Evans. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver wide open. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Roadrunners line up on 1st and 10 now. Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Roadrunners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal upcoming. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Evans. Off target and incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They snap it. The quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UTSA. So the offense flaking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Breaks into open space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Fresno State. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. He's going to take off. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Roadrunners with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Muscles past the defender. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Dropping back, it's Evans. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Touchdown, Roadrunners, as they put 6 more on the board.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just
looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
First and 10 now for the offense. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Try to convert with a sneak. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
There you go. I'd love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Evans. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test their right side here. Breaking tackles. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Roadrunners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, it's Evans. The receiver grabs it. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. The 50, the 40, inside the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. And there's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Evans. He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
49, Fresno State, 35.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
49, Fresno State, 42.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's Evans. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UTSA.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Fresno State, 42.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Throwing off play action. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Evans. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Evans. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. There's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the ground. It's hard. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Can't hold Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Hart. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else.
No, it's fumble. What a decision. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. All the way back for a scoop and score. This play's going crazy. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Fresno State, 49.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hart. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed to the running back. Running with purpose. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Looks right for a quick completion. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Roadrunners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play for this offense. receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They can't stop him. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, UTSA. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Fresno State, 49.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fresno State!
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Evans. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Evans. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period.